Just gonna do a video today. Not much going on right now. Gonna be doing more this coming week, I think. But we got a few things we can talk about. I'm gonna talk about what I'm fixing to do to one of my fields, or what I've started doing. I'm gonna plant new grass out there, and I was gonna pull this little John Deere out and kind of give you a look at this thing. I can't review it because we haven't used it, but we can take a look at it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna back it out here into the sun. So. So it's just I'm bringing it out here and just let you look at this thing real quick. It's a pretty little tractor. I mean, this thing's nice. It's got 3.5 hours on it. It's been sitting in my shop for 6 months, or I don't know how long now. It was bought to take care of my dad's place, and it's not done yet. So it was supposed to have been done 2 or 3 months ago, but it's that far behind. So it's just been sitting there waiting to leave here, and we didn't want to take it over there and just let it sit outside because, well, you'll see, he doesn't like to set anything. He likes to take care of his stuff about like I do. So I'm gonna rinse it off and talk a little bit about it. It gets dusty. I like this thing because it doesn't have a stack on it. Here's the exhaust that comes out right here. It's pretty cool. Kind of keeps you from ever whacking it on a tree or something, which I've done to two of my tractors. I've hit the pipes on oak trees, just trying to get close to them and cut. I bet you never seen anybody wash a 3.5 hour tractor that's never seen the dirt before. Just trying to, whoops. Trying to make the as you can probably tell, we're searching for stuff. This thing's really nice. I mean, it's kind of simple inside, but you don't need a whole lot of stuff. But it's a loaded R model as far as I can tell, or if they're all the I I don't know if they're all the same or what, but it's a nice little tractor, hydrostat. I don't know if they're all hydrostat, but maybe they are. That's what my dad wanted. It does have cruise control, air ride seat, which is nice. Not super huge inside, but they don't need to be. They're really nice, feeling comfortable little tractors. Don't know, like I said, how it's going to work, but it's but we'll do a little review on that pretty soon. I think we will be able to use it. They're supposed to be done in 2 or 3 weeks with his house. So maybe we can get this thing over there in a month or so. I think it's going to be winter time though, and I don't think it's going to be. I don't know. We'll see. We may get a chance to mow with it one time, and I think we need to get a claw bucket for this thing. I think we need to go ahead and do that. I need to mention that to him. But anyway, I guess I already said it. It's a 4066R. It's got. I think the only thing we didn't get with this, it's got the third function valve on the front, so we can add a claw bucket and whatever other attachments it's got. We didn't get. We put 10 on it, which is a 20%, like my other John Deere, the 6120. And I don't know. It's a nice little thing. I can't wait to use this thing. I think it's going to be a good little workhorse by the time we get a chance to put it to use. But I figured some people asked me what it was, and I just wanted to show you. I mean, that's what it is. So we will get back. Once we do a review on this. Once we use it, we'll do a review. So thanks. Yeah, I'm fixing to show you what I'm doing with fixing to do with my fields, and this is my disc. It's an old junker. I don't even know what brand it is. I can't remember, but they're not in business anymore. But just look at, I just pulled all the wheels so I could get down to the spindles right there and change all the bearings and get it all ready to go. It needed a little bit of work. I haven't used it in probably 5 years, but right now I'm fixing to I'm fixing to change my whole ranch over to new grass, 30 acres at a time. So it's going to take me about 5-6 years to do it all. So let's go out. I'm going to go out in the field and show you why I'm going to start doing it. So I don't know, this is one reason I'm going to start killing some of these fields and starting over. If you see all that little the brownish reddish patches, that's all common. And common is the death knell of a hay ranch. You just can't yield. You can maybe make one cutting off of it, and then the rest of the year it's pretty much you can't really do much with it. So it's a kill and start over at that point. So I'm going to show you this other field also that I'm fixing to do. Let me see my GPS I got turned on. On my phone, it's an area counter. It works really good. It's just a little cheap app that I put on there, but it counts it good and it lets you know exactly what you're wanting to kill acre wise. So that's what I'm doing. So no, hold on one second, folks. All this out here, this reddish brown, all those they're little seed heads. They're these right here. That's what you're seeing. That's common. See the leaf on there? How small it is? It makes pretty good hay, but it only makes like one cutting a year. So once you get enough of this in there, it's killing time. You gotta kill it, get rid of it. To make, you're not gonna make any money. So, it's pretty deep. It actually grew back pretty good. I mean, you can see it's as deep as my phone. So, in some places deeper, but I've already sprayed this field with Roundup, 5 quarts to the acre. So it should be, I'm predicting about another week, because it's only been today's the 5th day. It takes about 12-14 days this time of year before you start seeing a real good kill on it. So we'll know in about another month. I mean, about a couple weeks, whether I got a good enough kill to, and then I'm going to disc it up and run the chisel plow on it and cut it deep, and run my cultivator over it and my roller, and I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna put here. It's between two things. It's between coastal, which is a straight coastal, you know, no tifton, no jigs, don't want any of that stuff. If you're getting into the hay business, don't plant them. I'm gonna warn you right now. Don't plant anything but straight coastal if it grows in your area, because it is the best grass, horse grass there is. It may not be the most protein, it may not be the highest feed value. It's what people want. They want soft hay, they want sweet smelling hay,
thin stems,
and coastal brings all that to you, and that's what they want. I mean, at least around here, and I know, I mean, pretty much everywhere, coastal is just, and it yields big. I mean, they'll say tifton or jigs will out yield coastal. I'm gonna say no. I mean, my coastal out here, what little bit I have, yields bigger than my jigs, and from what I've seen, you know, I'm sure if you let tifton grow, you know, super long, maybe but it's not gonna be worth it. You can't make horse hay out of it. Basically, you're trying to cut jigs and tifton at 21 to 28 days, and good luck. You know, there's going to be times when the weather just doesn't allow you to do it, and then it turns to cow hay. Well, you're not going to make money in this business if you can't guarantee yourself horse hay pretty much every time you cut, unless you just have a bunch of acres. And if you got that kind of money, what are you doing in the hay business anyway? That's what I say. Or if you're trying to lease ground and make money in the hay business, man, I don't know how you do it. I guess people can, but that's a whole nother deal, because you got to spend so much money taking care of this stuff. I don't know how you do it on somebody else's property, but so that's it. I'm gonna get you saw a little bit of my plow up there. Or my disc up there, and I'm gonna get it put back together this week. And as soon as this stuff, I see a good kill on this stuff, probably in a couple weeks before the first freeze, I'm gonna get this stuff turned up and ripped up and let it anything that maybe I missed or that wants to try to come back, hopefully the good freezes this winter will kill a lot of this stuff. I'm sure I'm still going to wind up with some, but we'll see. It's so that's it. I think that's my wife's wiggling her finger telling me to wrap it up and shut up, so that's what I'm going to do.
Good choice.